Stephen King's The Dark Tower series is actually considered the center of his entire multiverse. Many of his books are tied to the Dark Tower series in one way or another. Sometimes it's through characters or places or even entire storylines. And because of that, there's an extensive reading order, and we're going to go over that here in a second. But before we do that, what is The Dark Tower about? Well, the Dark Tower series follows Roland, the last gunslinger, on his long journey towards the mysterious Dark Tower. I don't want to say more than that because I don't know much more than that. Out of the series, I've only read the first book, The Gunslinger, and I'm just now reading The Drawing of Three. So like I said, there is an extended reading order. Now, if you wanted to, you could just read the 7 books that are numbered in the series and be done and understand it, and that's fine. But if you want to nerd out like me and just get a full deep dive into this whole entire Stephen King universe, then you're going to want to do the extended reading. Now, there is no official list because there are so many books that could fit into this Stephen King universe. I think there's about 30 something books. If you do know the exact amount of books that tie into the Dark Tower, drop that in the comments so other people can know. But I do know that some of them are like very important to the story, while others just have like a quick cameo or something like that, so they're not as important. He breaks it down into 13 books. Now, 12 really, with the 13th being optional. So if you do want to follow the 12 book order that I'm following along with from Paperback Journeys, this is the order you want to read them in. First, you have The Gunslinger, which is book 1. Then you have The Drawing of Three, which is book 2. Then third, you're going to have The Stand. Fourth is going to be The Wastelands, which is book 3. Fifth is going to be Wizard and Glass, which is book 4. Sixth is going to be Salem's Lot. Seventh is going to be Insomnia. Eighth is going to be Everything Eventual, but you only really need to read The Little Sisters of Eloria and Everything's Eventual. Ninth is going to be Hearts in Atlantis, but again, you only need to read Low Men in Yellow Coats. 10th is going to be Wolves of the Calla, which is book 5. 11th is going to be Songs of Susanna, which is book 6. And 12th and finally is The Dark Tower, which is book 7.